Blog Talk Radio.
Today we are talking about Roseanne, not Rosanna Dana from SNL. This is Roseanne Barr, who came back after 20 years off the air. It's time for the TIVOMIKE Show. Live to tape from Providence, Rhode Island, it's the TIVOMIKE Show. Sin's dumb, grace is king, and die to self has taken the place of YOLO as the life motto choice. I'm your host, TIVOMIKE.
And I'm Entertainment Guru, Mike Warner. Thank you for joining us, Saints. We're so damn glad you're here.
Oh my God, Roseanne, Dan, Darlene, Jackie, everybody up in the place is back. This is how you do. That's another song. This is how you do it. Listen. I'm not bitter, Boy Meets World, but this is what I will say. Bless God. It's time for a reboot of Boy Meets World, and this is what you do. I know people think, didn't we do one? No, it's called Girl Meets World. It's a whole other series, a whole other universe to steal the expression from the Marvel DC people. Listen, this in our universe, Boy Meets World, 20 years later, Corey and what's his name? Sean Topanga and all that, old Eric, Rachel, Jack, all y'all, you meet together. And then Jack tells you this weird story about how one time his father dressed like a woman, and he felt like he had two sisters growing up instead of two brothers. And I'm like, no, that's Mrs. Doubtfire. Like some kind of cool way that is. But the show, when people talk about reboots, people want to relive what was being booted.
Yes.
So Roseanne, they brought everybody. Same people, just older. That's what we want. We either want, now it's called Darlene, and she's off in Tucson, Arizona, and living with some kid, and she calls her grandma every once in a while on the show. No. If we wanted Darlene, we'd watch the talk. We don't want Darlene, we want Roseanne, bless God. So anyway, that was fantastic.
Well, I will say, so there's one thing they did that threw me off.
What was that?
Maybe I just don't remember well. They kept talking about Jerry.
Yeah. Remember in the final 3 years, she got pregnant when everybody else was all good, and they made that thing about, will she do an abortion or not, and all this, because she was so old. So, yeah.
Okay.
And that would make sense why he's not there, because they can't find the baby that they use. Because Hollywood's not good with babies. They're not used to them living. So when kids have a baby and
my thing was, I thought was awesome because it made it so.
That's a reference to Planned Parenthood.
I loved Fuller House reboots.
Yes.
So this was funny to me because Fuller House couldn't get the twins back.
No.
And they kept talking about Jerry. Well, you know what? I realize now why the twins wouldn't come back. So I watched Full House on Nick and Night, right? And I'm watching it, and you can definitely tell there's no family with the twins. Like when you see the cast organically,
right?
All the the preteen Stephanie and DJ,
right? There's
an organic chemistry where Michelle just kind of comes out, does her line.
Yes.
Then they switch out her for the other Michelle, and she come out and does the next scene. So I think I now understand why they don't feel a need to return.
Yeah, there's no need to return, but they should.
Yes, but
it's now the foundation of your wealth.
I understand them.
Yeah, it's the foundation of your wealth.
It is.
And people aren't going to hang out with the kids. I mean, that's another creepy people in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be hanging out with those kids all tight.
Did you not see John Stamos' wife is like 30 years younger than him?
No, that's fine.
He would definitely hang out with the kids.
That's fine. No, not the kid. Not the 3-year-old. He's not going, come on, Michelle, let's all go out to a bar.
That's true.
The girl's 3 years old. Hopefully he won't be saying that. Don't you dare, John Stamos. Sorry. But 30 years younger, whatever. It's money and reminds me. Oh my God. Just real quick when you said that 30 years younger. So there was an episode, because I now am a fan of Price is Right. So I watch it like an old woman every day I get home, and I just, oh my God, that toothpaste is $4, not, oh, they said $5, they're wrong, they're going to lose. And they lost because I'm an old lady. So they had couples episodes. So I almost deleted that episode because I'm not a couple, and why do a single person want to watch a couple show? So everybody's coupled up. The audience coupled up, and even now the crew. So the models come out with their husbands or with their wives.
Oh, so did like the whole thing?
Everybody's coupled. It was
who's the host?
Drew Carey. So I'm like, is he married? I'm like, let me see here. So they wait a little bit, and he lost the weight, but then he get a little bit back again. It's like he rediscovered the burger, and he was good. And he goes out. I don't remember him talking about he's whipping body and something. I'm like, Drew, I don't know. So, sure, he goes, and my lovely fiance is going to come out after this. I go, oh, wow, he is good for him. And I don't know why, because he's such a regular guy. I'm thinking he's going to have this regular wife. And this is going to be so sweet and just beautiful and all.
It was a regular guy, wasn't it?
No.
Okay. Okay. Because when you were like,
perish thought. No. It was just because I put Drew in a different category than a typical Hollywood dude.
Gotcha.
So, because he's so regular. That's how his shtick is regular. He does all the good stuff. So, and he's likable. Out comes this 19-year-old
shut up
model chickadee, like Barbie. They took a Barbie doll and put it in that Stefan Urkel machine, and she's just that as an adult or whatever. And he's all holding her like, Drew, you know. You know she don't love you. Come on now.
But she
loves the cash. Yes. So that's how I know he is, because I know he don't think it's for love. And the reason he said fiance is because she hasn't signed that form yet. But I know he's got to be thinking, you know what? Two can play this game. If you for me for that, I'm here with you for this. And because he's so cynical. He knows Hollywood. Like, you just know this woman wouldn't give you the time of day if you were back in Ohio.
Yes.
Doing your little dance about, oh, what do you do? I put tires on cars or something silly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like so disheartening. So the whole episode, she's there and all this. It's so distracting. So I don't know who won that episode because I was just so into their marriage. Oh, and then the guy, he's not Rod Roddy, that's the old guy, but the new Rod Roddy, he's he's bad, but just looks more regular than Drew, you know what I mean? And just a wacky guy,
yeah.
And here comes his 19-year-old, I was like, dudes, their wives went to the same school. Thank you. They just graduated before the show started. It was just so stereotypical. Like, it didn't even...
it wasn't organic.
Yeah, at all. It was not found in Whole Foods. Let's put it that way.
I wanted to ask you this. So I was waiting for today's episode so much because I wanted to know how you... So we talked about how I felt about Roseanne shutting Jimmy Kimmel up.
Yes.
I wanted to know your take on Roseanne on the Wendy Williams show.
Oh, I loved her on the Wendy Williams show. I watched that.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Were you happy with her?
I was very happy with Roseanne. Listen, Roseanne knows, and she, even though she lost the audience when she said she voted for Trump. But here's the thing: everybody knows.
What I loved about her was when Wendy Williams tried to bring up Tom.
Yeah,
I just love how she shut it down.
She goes, no.
Yeah, that was.
Are you in a good place? No. Why would we be in a good place? He was a bastard. He used me. That's Roseanne. See, Roseanne's thing is this. I now get her.
Yeah.
First of all, she is a wackadoo, but I still love you, Roseanne. But here's Roseanne's shtick. She doesn't mind people being jerks or being rude or being whatever.
Yes.
What she is disheartened by is people using people.
She is very big. Yeah, that's a big thing for her.
That's why she doesn't like Hillary. And
can I just tell you, that joke made me so happy. Liar, liar, pantsuit on fire.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, her and Jackie are a mess. I loved it. And then she was Jill Stein. I just love it.
You know what's so funny? American Horror Story did the same thing.
Yes.
So
everything's politics.
They kept talking. Well, no, they kept talking about how vote.
But then what the lady did.
And then, when they got there, the lady couldn't vote for Hillary, so she voted for Jill Stein.
Yes. Because if we're being honest, left, and I know honesty is new to you, you wouldn't know honesty if it came to you and slapped you in the face. But honesty, left folks, is when you say things like, you know what, guys, we want to vote for a woman, and yet you don't vote for Jill Stein. Jill Stein didn't vote for Jill Stein, just so you know. But the thing is, everyone knew Hillary is a liar. Yeah. I mean, it's like just duh.
And that's what I understand.
And what's the other guy? He was also a liar.
Ted Cruz?
Yes. See, I'm glad you knew that. He's such a... And I remembered so clearly. I knew when I saw him when he was one of the 25 running for president. Like it was a football team or something. All these people up there running for president. And he said, I didn't vote for some bill, some whatever it was. It doesn't matter. And there goes Megyn Kelly back when she was good. And she was like, well, we have the clip, actually. I'll run the clip. I'm like, you've never seen no clip being run when people are running for president. So the clip was him.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, I'm voting for this. And then it ran another clip. And he goes, yeah, that. Oh, yeah, I voted for this. And then a third clip. And they're like, okay, we get that in after. So they come back to him. I'll never get as long as I live. I was like, what in the flip? And they go right to him, and she goes, so you did vote for it. We had a clip of the 3. There's more we could probably find, but we just looked real quick at Ted Cruz click or whatever. We found these 3, the first 3 on Google.
Yeah.
So you did this. And then he goes, well, that's not, but I didn't vote. I said, dude, it's right there. And, people can say, ooh, Trump lies too. Nah, it's different. No, Trump don't lie. He caresses life. I will say for Trump, if he doesn't apologize. Liberals, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat Trump the way y'all treated Clinton. Listen, he's not. It's not that he's, lying. It's that he is just projecting by faith. He's speaking things that be not as though they were. And he is a good man for that. He says we're winning in every aspect of life. Doggone it, he wants to believe we're winners. Doggone it, he wants to say these things. But when Roseanne's character voted for Trump, it wasn't even a point of the episode, too, which is what I really loved, which really drives the left crazy, because they just can't reconcile that she's a Trump supporter. Yes. But it's reasons why in the show I thought was interesting, because they made it economic. And that was smart, because I think what she is trying to do, I know what she's trying to do because she said it, she is trying to portray one family that everyone has their different voting ways. Yeah. But how to come together as a family, because this election is not any different other than it's just on speed. Yeah. But it's always been, you voted for such and such? We never saw families talk about it. You never saw TV families talk about their voting. No. And I love this. So I thought, wow, this is some shade. But I love that they haven't said Trump at all. Yeah, they're not saying his name. And that's good. They'll need to. What's her name? Sarah Gilbert should be timeless. Not the show timeless. But it should be timeless. I want to look at this 20 years from now and not have to be all, Exactly. Because they even didn't say Clinton's name. Right. They just said Stein. They just said, and Stein runs all the time. So we don't know. She's a female Ross Perot. Yes. Yeah. I love me some Ross Perot. He won, actually, the president. We were in elementary, and we were learning about politics, and the teacher had on the board Clinton, Bush, Perot, and all the little kids, we were all asking the teacher questions, and he just was giving the facts. Okay, this Clinton wants to do this, Bush wants to do this and Perot wants to do this. And we're like, oh, well, I think we should go for Perot. And he was kind of shocked. And we're like, yeah, because Perot said he wants us to get out of debt as a nation that had a plan, a 7-year plan to get out of the $4.2 trillion debt. You see, you carry the one. Anyway, he won 80% of the vote. Yeah. It just tells you if we voted on policy. So president runs should have to be an email. And it's just an email on policy. You don't know what the flip they look like, if they male, female, black, white, a monkey, to the evolutionists, whatever it is. And then you just vote. And then you see who it is. But it's not like a dog and pony show.
What if I told you the Bible is not a book of fairy tale stories and moral analogies? It is the miraculously preserved record of God's involvement in man's reality. Through it, God shares with us His deep love for humanity, regardless of our mistakes, sins, and insanity. You see, it's not just a book of do's and don'ts for you and I, or a lesson in ethics so I can be a good person before I die. It is the message from God that this world has sold me a lie. But Jesus came to share the truth, show the way, and give eternal life. Yes, the Bible reveals the sin nature within every man, yet its purpose is not to say that you're worthless, but a treasure designed by God's very hand. When God says that He loves you, He means right where you stand. It's His immeasurable love for you that orchestrated this master plan. From the very beginning, loving you has been a speciality. He chose your eye color, body type, and personality. He made you unique and gave you a nationality. Though you may feel unimportant, you're His masterpiece in actuality. Fast forward to Jesus hanging by 3 nails on a tree, gasping for air. He was barely able to breathe. He cried out, "Father, forgive them." He was praying for you and for me. This Jesus pleading with God to make us blind men see. I mean, this was God's only Son, separated from His Father's presence, forsaken and disconnected so that I could be spared my sentence and adopted into sonship through the simple act of repentance. Because of Jesus, not by merit, I've received this acceptance. Did I mention this good news is not for me only, but for all of God's creation? That through His love, He sent His Son to bring you into salvation. He accepted every beating while knowing many would reject this reconciliation. But to Jesus, you were worth every moment of His torture in order to secure your emancipation. Oh, and 3 days after Jesus had died, by the power of God, He was brought back to life. And as He walked out from the tomb, Mary looked at Him with her own eyes and ran back to the disciples to share Jesus is alive. Notice God entrusted a woman to be the first person to tell the guy. Well, the disciples laughed and thought, this woman has lost her mind. Even the disciples still had doubts after all this time. But shortly after, Jesus appeared to them all and said this line, "Behold, I am with you always to the end of the age," as He ascended on high. He said these words to remind us He didn't just leave us all alone, to sit somewhere far away from us on His heavenly throne. No, to be in touch with my God, you don't need some spiritual telephone. You simply have faith in Jesus' name and He'll make your body His home. You see, God's love has nothing to do with my good behavior and everything to do with His unconditional loving nature. The Bible says we're like lost sheep hunted by wolves in a pasture, and that Jesus is the Lamb of God ripped apart in order to save me from disaster. And like all good shepherds, God gave His life for His sheep. He came humble and meek, fresh meat for them to sink in their teeth. I'm made weak. I cannot hide what is happening to my heart underneath. Jesus is bringing to life the dead man inside of me, and all I have to do is breathe. And from this breath, God breathes life into you by the words that I speak. But don't be confused. My words have no power, and my talk is cheap. If this was all dependent on my ability, I would put you to sleep. It's the one named Jesus whose talent far exceeds any earthly MC, whose kingdom is not one of word, but of power, who's ready and willing to set you free from bondage at this very hour. Don't wait another second. The fruit this world offers you will always turn sour. It will never fill that emptiness you feel when you question life alone in the shower. I'm here to warn you that this world will leave you destitute and naked. It's had you deceived by a 2D image on a screen since temptation first said, "Hey kid," and now you're stuck in a vicious cycle of recreational sex and getting wasted. Like, wait, I thought I'd be happy saying YOLO and doing everything Drake did. Or maybe you fell for religion and believe grace is based on good behavior, thinking if I go to church, memorize every verse, then I'll be good enough for my Savior. Forgetting grace is a gift, and there are things more important to your Maker, like loving the sick, poor and forgotten, the widow, fatherless, and the stranger. See, if I have not love, it's just self-righteous moralism. And if I'm living this way, I'm in direct opposition to the God who gave His Son for all, who made loving you His primary mission. This is why I believe in Jesus, because Jesus is greater than religion.
Like your heart filled with fire.
Welcome back to the TIVOMIKE Show. We're on Blog Talk Radio and everywhere else. Listen, you can find us. Just put TIVOMIKE in on your website. Anyway, Mike and I were talking about something real quick. I forgot about it. Tyler Perry fans, y'all need to stop being so cliche. The cliche, if you read any of the critics' reviews of any movie with Tyler Perry, whether he did it, whether he was just a water boy for it, they hate him. All the movies are, this is bad, this is sucked, they didn't know how to move the camera. I mean, they don't like him. You know who all they also don't like? They also don't like the public who sees him. And they always say something like they some trifling, backwards, unlearned people. Okay? So let me tell you what happens when Tyler Perry decides to do a movie without Madea. The people come to my life, because I forgot this movie came out. So I'm working, this is Tuesday, so several days ago on Saturday. I'm working, and I'm already irritated because I want to be home and in bed because I'm an old, cranky grandfather, apparently. And so I just want to go home and sleep. So instead I can't. I got to sell this ticket. So these two black people, and it's not being racist because they were black, so I'm just telling the story. These black folks came up, and I was like, what are they saying? Well, probably could be Black Panther or The Strangers, you know. No, those are the white people. White people see strangers. White people don't want to see people in the woods getting killed. So anyway, because you kind of know what person is going to ask for what movie. So I was floored because I forgot about Tyler Perry's movie.
Because Madea wasn't in it, right?
Madea wasn't in it. You know, there's no Madea. Madea left, called By Felicia. So all of a sudden this woman came, and I forgot what she said. But she was with her girlfriend, and they were like, can I see... She goes, what we seeing today? I hate when they do that. And the other girl goes, we're seeing the Tyler Perry movie. So I'm looking down for, because everything's Tyler Perry's is in the name. So I'm looking at it, and I put an order on my machine before she's even saying it. And she said, Academy, or Academy, something. She said something, she made up a word, acadectomy, like something stupid. And I'm like, I'm looking, and I can't find it under T for Tyler Perry, so now I know I have to look at every title, because I don't know what it's called. So I'm looking up and go, oh, you mean acrimony? We have... She goes, yeah. So I thought, okay, that's fine. She didn't know the movie, so maybe that's why.
But it wasn't Tyler Perry. It was just Tyler Perry.
Yeah, she didn't know. So I didn't give it to her like she was an ignorant buffoon. So I let it go. I let it go, and all that mess. So another black people come up, and they come by twos. Apparently, they come by twos. They're like in Noah's Day. So they came by twos. So they come up, and she says, "Can I get acrimony?" I said, "Acrimony?" Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, this is a trend. Next people came up. It was like, a guy with his wife.
Where is the YouTube video?
Thank you. She said, this one was really bad. I should record it because I can't remember the names. You know me, my memory anyway. But she was so off. It didn't even start with an A, whatever she said. Like she said lockalamony or some mess. They couldn't pronounce it. And then one guy literally came up to me. This is for the night, so this is probably high because after 11, then they get high. So they come up, and he literally goes, oh, I can't pronounce it. I was like, oh, my God.
But at least he said it.
Yes, but these are grown men. No, I don't give you credit. You're a grown man. And so and it's an A word. You start with A, go to the dictionary. I can see if you don't know how to say xylophone. Okay, you need to get to the Z's when you were in school. But you made it past A. And he said, listen to the glory. He was like, what in the world? And he says, I can't pronounce it. I go, so I was playing dumb. I said, what movie can't you pronounce? And he goes, oh, the Tyler Perry movie. I said, Tyler Perry. I go, Tyler Perry did a movie? And he was like, yeah. I go, oh, Gone Girl? Tyler Perry? He's like, no, I don't think it was, but no. Yes. And you didn't record this? No. Come on, let's go! Because I was already irritated at 11 o'clock and I'm still there. So I said whatever, and he goes, it's, acrimony. He goes, yeah, thank you. I go, okay, thank you, sir. Now I know the movie, so someone else comes up. I just was come on! Pronounce the doggone word, people. So stupid.
Oh, I can't.
Ridiculous. Oh, so we're talking about Roseanne today. Very excited. Everybody can pronounce Roseanne, correct?
Yes.
All right. Roseanne, Diana. I wanted you to know that they got premiered for 18, 20 million, whatever people
18.2 million viewers.
And keeps going up. And then ABC done said, listen, we going to renew you for 15 more years. We're going to give you the This Is Us treatment. So take a listen.
30 years ago, America fell for Roseanne.
When did you fall in love with Mom?
As soon as she told me to, honey.
Now, it's happened again. Over 18 million watched the #1 premiere of the season. New Tuesday, it's people's #1 pick, 4 stars.
There's no books on how to raise kids.
Yes, there are. There are literally thousands.
Welcome back, Connors.
I'm on my way, and I mean business.
Roseanne, new Tuesday, 8/7 Central on ABC. It's been 30 years, and America can't wait for the return of Roseanne. In just 2 days, welcome back, Connor.
Prepare to be overjoyed.
It's the same cast in all new episodes.
You always think that I have nothing to do. Are you available? Yes, I am.
They're being called Chris, smart and funny, genius, relevant, and big-hearted.
It kept everything exactly the same as it was when you guys were kids.
It's a decorating choice called poverty.
People's #1 pick, as feisty as ever.
This is our 45th anniversary. I get to talk.
Finally coming out of her shell. Quiet, everybody.
Roseanne returns Tuesday, 8/7 Central on ABC. New Tuesday, Roseanne is the #1 premiere of the season. Over 23 million watched people's #1 pick.
I'm on my way, and I mean business.
Roseanne, new Tuesday on ABC.
I love it. It was 18 million, 23, it's 20. Do I hear a 30? Yes. Do I hear 49 million people, and they watched live, folks?
Yes, I will tell you. So I watched it twice, both episodes.
Right?
Because I just couldn't believe how organic it was. I couldn't believe how funny it was. Mark got a black girlfriend, a black wife. Like, hey, Mark.
Oh, DJ.
Oh, sorry, DJ. Why call him Mark? What is that his real name? His name is Michael Fisher. Who's Mark? Taylor, 2-time over here. Sorry, DJ. But I was like, whoa. He went to the service. DJ, you didn't age.
Mark is a little boy that's dressed like a girl.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was a Mark, yes. Yeah.
And the other Mark, who was with Becky, is dead now.
Oh.
So they have to figure out how they're going to write him in.
That's what I was wondering.
They're going to put him like he was in the war or something. Okay. That would make sense. Sad. This is the TIVOMIKE Show.
If you love TV,
$405 and Libby.
If you love Jesus, we're going to love TIVOMIKE. The TIVOMIKE Show is a daily internet radio show that features the best of popular culture with a Christian point of view. TIVOMIKE teaches you about Jesus and popular TV shows with the entertainment guru, Mike Warner. From The Walking Dead to The Big Bang Theory, you'll experience entertainment that fills your spirit. The TIVOMIKE Show airs weekdays at 2 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio. Or subscribe on iTunes or Google Play. Learn more at TIVOMIKE.com. That's TIVOMIKE.com.
When the night is closing in and your mind is racing, remember everything you said to me. It took so long to finally find you. Now I can't let it go. I'll tell you anything to keep you hanging on.
Welcome back, Saints. Welcome back. Listen, guys. So, I didn't want this part to get missed in our spiel here, but Roseanne came back on top of being great in 20,000 and going and counting, 20 million. Sorry. My favorite line of the whole thing was, Will and Grace drew more than 10 million viewers in its return in September. Roseanne has been something else altogether. Because
right, not even in the same hemisphere.
Not even.
Oh, that's not even a fat joke. That's like her size of the audience was so tremendous.
Correct. Yeah. Listen, I was so excited when they talked about Roseanne coming back. So
yeah, and then I'm mad that I didn't realize, and I should have done it earlier, is that they have to tape this stuff. And they taped it in December. And so when I heard about it in January, I went online to tvtickets.com.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the audience, and I'm like, they already filmed it.
Yeah.
I was so mad. And it was on my birthday.
They got picked up for another season.
No,
13 episodes.
Don't forget them. Whatever. God don't want to tell me nothing. Tough.
All right, guys, listen. Tune into Roseanne if you haven't. We're definitely going to be talking about her.
I can't go. I'm in debt.
That's true.
Dave Ramsey will kill me.
We'll definitely be talking about her every Tuesday until the fall.
That's right.
Well, next 9 weeks anyway.
A holdover.
Yes. And it's a perfect show.
That's right.
Perfect show.
And Kate, stay away. That's all I'm saying. Don't you go to Lanford.
I can't do it, this guy.
I pray today's conversation done blessed you to live a victorious life. Remember to always walk daily, not Sunday, with the Lord Jesus Christ. And I love you, saints.
That's right, guys. That's right. As always, subscribe on iTunes and Google Play. Be sure to rate us. Also, write us if you like us. If you don't, never mind. Until next time, saints, I'm EasyMike84 on Twitter. He's TIVOMIKE on Instagram, and our show, The TIVOMIKE Show, is on Facebook. Follow us, favorite us, retweet us.
Tell it to the glory, tell it to the glory.
Hi, Saints. It's Mike Warner, Associate Producer and Entertainment Guru of The TIVOMIKE Show. And this half hour of our show is over. Feel free to join our 135 subscribers and check out our TIVOMIKE YouTube channel, where we have over 127,000 total views of show clips, full episodes, TIVOMIKE Soapbox, and more. All free, anytime, anywhere.